Recruiting. Today's Monday Morning Minute is about recruiting. Recruiting is what it's all about. You know, when you go out and you start looking at building your business, what you want to do is think about, what if I could get me somebody out there that could go close business on their own? You realize that once they start closing on their own, they get more confident, and guess what? They close more, and you get less and less effort into that you have to put in, but more and more business. That's the cool part about it. I mean, for instance, you know, my upline guy is Kip Ridley. I mean, Kip and I are buddies, all right? But I'm not down there asking Kip to help me do anything. I hadn't asked Kip to help me do anything in 20 years. But guess what happens to Kip? He keeps getting that override. What a system. So the first thing you've got to understand is this. You can't do it for them. What you have to do is you have to go out and do it yourself. You got to go hire directs, focus on directs, and talk to your people about hiring directs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to find a new guy. I'm going to teach him what to do. And then once I teach him what to do, I'm going to tell him what to do. So I'm going to teach him what to do, and then I'm going to tell him what to do. And I'm going to go find me another one, and I'm going to teach him what to do, and I'm going to tell him what to do. Then I'm going to find me another one, and I'm going to teach him what to do, and I'm going to tell him what to do. And what am I going to tell him to do? I'm going to tell him to go find people just like himself and teach him and tell him what to do. So it ends up going like this. I'm talking to somebody, I recruit him, I go out on some field training appointments, I get some things going for him. I say, now dude, here's what you got to do. This is what you got to do. You got to do exactly what I did. You got to prospect, you got to get appointments, you got to go see people, you got to recruit, directs, you got to close. That's what you got to do. So recruiting is what it's all about. Understand, recruiting is the front of the cycle. Then licensing gives you overrides. You can only override licensed people. So you want to have a system to where you recruit them and train them and get them licensed. Recruit, train, get them licensed, tell them what to do. Recruit, train, get them licensed, tell them what to do. Recruit, train, get them licensed, tell them what to do. And eventually what happens is some of them catch on and you have this incredible business. Let me give you some numbers. I started out and I've recruited a little over 220 people myself, direct. Most of those happened years and years and years ago. From those 220, there's been over 18,000 more recruited through those 220. To put it into financial numbers, if you take my total number of recruits and divide it into my income, whether I recruited them or not, didn't matter who recruited them, every time a licensing pack came in and has come in, I've been paid $800 every single time that a licensing pack came in. So think about it. The recruits that I didn't recruit paid me $800, and the ones that I did recruit, if you take the 220 and put it into my income, I've been paid almost $70,000 for every single personal recruit that I did. So think about this. I went out and recruited 220, they paid me $70,000. Now, if you knew that if you recruited a number of people and you worked with them, you trained them, you licensed them, you told them what to do, that you were going to earn $70,000 per licensing pack that you turn in. I didn't say license, $70,000 per license. Would you look at people different? Would you think about it a little bit different? Would you talk to people more often? See, here's what you got to do. When people get in front of you, you got to realize that the average median income, household income, is in the $50,000 to $60,000 range. You can show them how, on a part-time basis, to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month and change their life. If they're making 50 or 60 grand and you add an extra 12 grand, that's $1,000 a month that they could save. We always encourage our part-timers to save all their part-time income. Some of those people will go full-time. Worst case, they're going to learn everything about money and apply it and become great at their own finances. This thing works out for everybody that gets involved. So what you need to do is just stop caring what they think, talk to everybody, give them a chance, let them sort themselves out. Don't try to pick out the winners. Let the winners stick their head up. The rest of them are going to get a great return. Nobody for 99 bucks can get a better training system. If they never do anything in Primerica and they just come around, they learn about money, it's a winning proposition. So get busy, hire directs, change your business around. Get busy, hire directs. It'll pay off in the long run. Just stay focused. Let's have a great week this week.